hearing myself. Where were we? Yes. Talking.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
Where did his body come from?
Where or who do you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
Smart is the enemy.
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Does he understand her? Sure, Beckett. Manfred. Tell me, Manfred, ain't it?
Yep, same to you.
It's just Manfred's way of saying hello. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
Or can I skip this creepy? No. Wait, no. It also in there. There is no way to know.
I can't answer that. Can you?
I've come to believe there is a return. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred. How thoughtful, Rook.
Why are there so few books about the Titans?
So, the Grey Wardens have griffins.
What of it?
It's another secret your order's been keeping.
What does that mean?
Wardens act like the heroes of Thedas, but they hide just as many shadows as they fight.
And your crows are saints?
No, but we don't pretend to be. We're honest about our work.
Nev, settling back in.
More or less. Lots to catch up on, but when isn't there? I'm ready to get back to work. If we could skip the personal catch-up. Not the day for it.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, this one is above.
Dweller, it is whole. Restored.
I wish I could breathe fire. I don't know, it just feels like the kind of thing that could be useful, you know?
Sometimes it helps to burn through stuff.
I wonder if we can make it go further or hotter. How long can you hold your breath?
Not long. Healers say it's because breathing fire hurts my lungs.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay. Arleten Forest. Cost dogs, 20 ember. Okej. Go to Arlington Forest. We already discovered 80. Hmm.
We've company.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Myrna told us about.
It's the Nocturnix, an ancient spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods. Now it steals the dreams from
Spirit stirring up trouble.
May he rest now and find the sleep that eluded him. Dream well.
Link is related to the story. We uncost the region quest.
we got rid of that haunting in Arlathan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work. Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved been renewed?
We have found souls.
Very good.
Arm yourselves. The dead keep watch. There is much to be done. Farewell.
Oh, and it's fully accessible. So in Dogtown we have a main quest, and that's all. Oh no, we have a secondary quest too. But there's a but. We are strong enough, I think, to beat that. So let's beat this. I think we are strong enough now.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption? Undead? I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! This is no common undead.
Take it down! Drawing power from the Fate Tag.
Watch yourself. Let's heal it up.
That should weaken it.
Restored. Unfinished. A story unfinished.
All yours. Whenever you're ready.
Another regeneration? Fascinating.
Weakening the fate tag. Keep going. That should weaken it.
For freedom.
We're attacking from afar!
They're at range. They've got us at range.
They're gone. The Fade Tear and that Revenant. All that's left is its essence. The Revenant's essence feels darker, more powerful. It must be protecting something big. We should look around for door.
Damage by low has triggers early. Cannot be above 70%. Not
Or it
that
might
good.
fit.
I understand that your mother is quite the scholar, Tash.
Yep.
It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
Hook damage, no. Cold damage also, no. FNFNL. Actually good. Dogtown and Dogtown. Go to Dogtown.
No. Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
Okay, this is quite a far away. This one is yes. So
Understood.
Doubt the Shadow Dragons would welcome Venatori into their secrets. Perhaps there are answers to be found amid this devastation.
A candle hop.
curious about you and you. Goodness.
Is this for us? Strange. He wants us to find more.
Word from Viper Venatori moving to animate us. Safe, I'll be waiting in that area near the docks.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there. The killings. This is...
What a devastating sight.
just need to get the shopping done. I don't like leaving the kids too long.
I heard Nev Gallus has been poking around, looking into it.
At least someone is. But I don't. We'll see.
Hey, in the market for charms? I don't have any on me, but when the deal comes through, the savings is shared with you.
Okay.
You know, I just don't think Halus's fish is all that special.
You're joking. The best fish in the city.
He burns the fish, and it's got a metallic flavor. It's off-putting.
That's just the fish in the novice.
This tells me you've never actually had good fish.
The Shadow Dragons are. They come to the dock side. See the fate of traitors.
The docks. It sounds like the Venatori tracked down Hector and took him there. Lettori. Don't like the tone of that note.
You think they'll talk?
We've set up a place to meet. If this is another pile of nonsense...
You call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred. Can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it. If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the necromantic arts?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
How has the Minratha's circle been? Getting used to the schedule? The lectures?
It's fine. There's just quite a few high bloods, and, well, I guess it's why I don't control my appetite.
We've got come.
Venatori, stop them!
Here's a blessing.
That body... Is that Hector? Damn it. We were too late.
A public murder. Utterly barbarous. The Venatori mean to stoke people's fear.
Hey, Rook, I've news about Lorelei the Fence.
Lorelei. She ran the pawn shop. Sold things.
Yes, the Venatori found her. They took her to the docks. You have to hurry. You know what they do to shadow dragons?
We're on it.
So I'm supposed to just accept that they're better because of an accident?
Have you tried Zest fish on the other side of the city? Do you say separate places and then
Please.
I've a question for you about Minrathous, Nev.
Do you? Well, back to our point.
I've heard its mage circles are the strongest in Tevinter.
So they claim.
One does hear things, boasts about particular methods and so on.
Funny. We hear the same about Navarra.
You need to be taught a lesson for getting in the way of your betters.
Ambush!
Behind you!
How's that? I feel a blessing. Finale moves yours.
Search the area for anyone who needs help.
Still standing, not bad. This was Lorelei's. What did they do to her? So many dead, and for what? To parade their new power, in case we forget.
I don't think they even care if the people they're executing are really shadow dragons. It's anyone who's ever been connected to them or helped them.
That's fine.
This message. You're connected to the other Candlehop we met.
We're not alone.
Kill them, or your lives are forfeit! Kill the dead!
I've got the setup, you do the rest.
I made that already!
We're under fire. Let's My job's done. Your turn.
So what?
So, necromancy's your calling.
Like most Navaran mages, I hope it's not a concern.
We'll find out.
Your own practice. Your work must find you in dangerous corners. Your experience with blood magic.
You want to know if I've tried it myself?
Well, in so many words.
Never have, never would. Got it. Sure thing. I've got this.
Talking about this place, no surprise, the only thing on the menu was sausage with nut butter suffered. Fun for all. Right, I suppose. The whispers in the frog.
Whispers, offers. Someone made a deal with a demon.
Did you get the books? I left them on your desk.
This place feels laid back compared to the Cobbled Swan. Of course, we're not here for a tense meeting.
We've got something for everyone. And I'll keep the scandalous stories to myself. Don't want to break anyone's illusions.
It reminds me of an establishment I frequented as a student, debating spirits over spirits.
Everything built up around the docks here.
Made it through that one. You know, Emmerich, when a necromancer moves in, I thought we might get undead bursting through the floor. But you keep things quiet, and Fred's a good neighbor.
You'll have to forgive my own worries. All I've read of Tevinter.
I can respect the wariness. Ready if you are.
Well struck, Rook!
Look, over there.
You return.
It's the trapped spirit from the necropolis.
Is it pride that balked you? Do you think you can succeed in facing me where the Venatori failed?
Two demons down. Or two versions of the same demon.
To retain a unified character across such distances, it may very well be ancient.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear? Darkspawn.
More executions.
Got me.
Hey,
And
Rook.
now a dragon. What's happening to this city? I heard some people lost their homes. I wish there was some.
Anyway, you're not a builder. You just get in the way. Let the Templars deal with it.
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
Oh. And how they put the look of the Inquisitor?
Andaran Artishan. Anethera. I wish we could be meeting without our gods threatening to blight the world.
A blight that spreads wider with each passing heartbeat.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane.
One moment. Hmm. Okay. Can count on me. No, if we can. On you. On me.
I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this.
We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best. And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
Robot.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south.
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
We think their goal is to prevent the south from rallying to aid any war effort up here. It's working. The armies of the south have their hands full protecting their own cities. But some friends and I are doing what we can to rally them together. Again, the south is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
If the south is in such turmoil, why come up here just to talk? And how did you get here so fast?
Did you think you were the only one to unlock the secrets of the Illuvians?
Morrigan helped the Inquisition use the Illuvians to travel.
While I lack the Dreadwolf's Viravus, I may still scurry between the walls of this world to be where I might do the most good. The Inquisitor asked to meet you, and I thought it might help you to meet her.
Chance. Okay. I need your army. So they are fighting on the south, so we can take their army. We can take their spies. Connections will be enough.
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? We've found others like it in the crossroads. Where'd you find yours?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the Veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
I appreciate it. Solus has been helpful while he's trapped in the Fade. But anything that can help me get inside his head will help counter him getting inside mine.
Wisely spoken. Solus rarely lies directly, but he finds ways to weave the truth into a noose you find yourself wearing.
Solus was important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Dumart's breath. I wasn't expecting to see research.
When they have built ritual sites to the rising gun, they're open. Use the sacrifice and blood magic terrorize people, so they're happy despite need.
Venatori causing trouble, and the people of Minrathous are desperate for any help.
Almost. Almost.
Trouble over there.
This is good, but... Hello, Scooters.
Break those crystals. We need to get through that barrier.
I wanted to ask, Nev. You had your concerns about me at first.
A few.
But not Manfred?
What can I say? He's a good egg.
Quite right.
Venatoria dealt with. I hope whoever posted that plea for help feels safer tonight.
Every little bit.
With blood and fire, we consecrated this city of elegance, first of the firstborn, who was called Usakan. H. spoke a secret to the ancient watchman, again in power, glory, and the skilled beings of night.
Helps. We should check the board again for any other message.
There's a fight ahead.
Annihilate them! Feel the strength of Venator!
Nev has them down! You're being fired upon!
My job's done. Your turn.
Another message for us.
Interesting.
How strange.
Of course!
A Grey Warden. Are you alright?
You're Rook. I'm Bester.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn if they escape into the city.
Just sit tight.
Look up there.
Are the serving sizes here getting smaller, or is it just me?
What is it like, Nev? Using your magic to uncover wrongs in Minrathous?
You don't need magic for that. Just turn over a rock.
It all sounds so thrilling. Belara was showing me some articles about your work.
Those rags?
Yes, let's see. There was the Cordellan Caper, the mystery of the heir of Voldorma.
You can only trust one word in 5 in those papers. Company, get ready.
Excellent hit, Rook!
I'm sorry. I got heated. I just can't give up. Then our cart out of bedroom. Going to claim it easy.
Nice move.
Fantastic, Rook! Careful! Behind you!
Take that. Not easy.
Well fought, Nev!
must be the Darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta. I'm guessing there's more.
We're not alone. Under fire! Watch it! Captain's ready. I go.
It's over.
Time to finish it. About time.
Well, that's unnerving. All right, let's keep clearing blight from the catacombs. Old magic, forgotten relics. There's a lot left in the catacombs, and the Blight's twisting through all of it.
And you lost. Your steps will always lead you. Okay.
An elevator. Could be more Blight where it leads. Do you get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs?
We've company.
Got it covered. Quickly! Look at that. Let's do this again. Finale moves yours.
I'm ready again. A fine hit, Rook.
That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta. Hey, we're back in Docktown proper.
Always good to know the shortcuts.
Vesta, we got the Darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The Wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the Shadow Dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
Good. Docktown owes her for the warning.
Rest well.
Oh, legendary weapon damage finally. Damage. This one actually equipped. And still have a quest. I have the feeling that we won't get away from it.
That woman. What's happened? What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know. So the snake nest...
Used to be a busy place. Word is it slowed down.
It's worth checking out.
Okay, I need to check something, but this was... Yeah, that was ultra quality.
So you came in one morning and her death was done.
This is it. The snake nest. Let's look around, see what we find.
Some names are circled. Struck through. Final name on the list is circled. Keeps extra here every 50 day. A tab, but manuals. No.
This Linus. He must own the snake nest. And he knows Atticus. I don't think we'll get any answers from him. We're looking for someone named Atticus.
Haven't seen anyone.
He was meeting someone here. He disappeared.
Yeah? People do that all over.
Well, I'm still looking into it.
Wasting your time's your business.
What happened here?
Atticus, I know this will. Need to talk to you. I need help, please.
A letter for Atticus. Our missing person. Someone really wanted to meet at the snake nest. Why do I have a bad feeling about how that went? Blood. There's a trail.
Should be there.
Blood-stained shirt.
No cuts in the material. The blood didn't belong to the owner.
Take a look at that.
Nothing helps, no one helps. Have that one. My stupid jokes and it hurt him. And it's not getting any better. Hang out. Last week, if you know I need help.
The sick kid. His father thought Atticus could help, but... something feels off.
Write up new healer request. Spot on the board in the... to Krill.
Alright. That snake nest bartender must know something. We need to talk to her. Again.
Oh, blood comes too.
A man named Atticus came to the snake nest. We know he was headed here. That your boss, Linus, knows him. We've been to Linus's home.
All right. It's the boss. He's been acting weird since the kid got sick. Urgent meetings, always checking the storage. But you're Nev Gallus. If you think you can do something, I'll let you in.
I'll do what I can.
It's across the road.
The bar storage. There has to be more here.
Blood. Storage must be kept neat as possible.
All this under the bar's storage?
No matter. We must press farther.
Send letters, send a gift. Oh, blood sacrifice. Not so bad. To be drawn of a man boy and their rabbits. I think that's our door. Payment don't end. Repeats, would you trade another innocent death for his? Maker, I said yes, I'd do anything. But better, it started with the strangers, but I was Atticus. We were friends and Becky, I'm sorry, I wasn't. I didn't even fix Rabbit. Always. Destined to us.
Linus, the snake nest owner. He made a pact with a demon to save his kid. But the price, it was too high.
I'll follow up. Make sure the kid's still taken care of.
There's a key. We should see what else is here.
We've locked found. It is this.
How many did he kill? All for a demon. This was Atticus. His locket. We can return it to Sabina. There. Much sturdier than the old one.
About my question earlier, Emmerich. You can't tell how long a body's been dead by how cold it is?
There's too many interfering factors and variables.
So, that journal I showed you...
The time of death.
Well, there's other ways to get into the catacombs.
They're as much a maze as the necropolis. Less populated, but far more chaotic.
About my question earlier, Emmerich. You can't tell how long a body's been dead by how cold it is?
There's too many interfering factors.
Thanks, Emmerich.
It was nothing. Let's continue our discussion.
About my question earlier, Emmerich. You can't tell how long...
The catacombs appear extensive indeed.
How'd that statue get there?
They've been used to store food during war and blight. Kept Minrathous alive more than once. But that was never the whole story. There's secrets older than the city itself down here.
Sabina.
You're back. But Atticus...
The man who took Atticus's life. He thought it would save his child. But it wasn't right.
Atticus.
If there's anything you need, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know. I need time and... to put his name on the wall of light. Thank you. At least for letting me know.
Dogtown's desperate are being targeted, then falling victim to demons. The Snake Nest owner, the people Compassion found, what if it's all the work of the same demon?
It's a good theory, and bad news for the people it targets.
If we keep up the work in Docktown, maybe we'll find more.
You cannot do this, Algernon. You swore that we would give up our commands when this horrific war was over.
Our people need our leadership. If you're unwilling, leave.
Our people must rebuild, and we must help unite them.
So, we did not fight for freedom, but to conquer this land and our own.
We fought to win, and now the Evanuris are as gods. I do not answer to Mythal's annoying lapdog.
The people are afraid. They must believe in something.
They need strength.
And wisdom.
They need gods who can protect them.
We are not gods. You will learn that.
Every lapdog hides a wolf inside.
That was strange. They were speaking Elven, but I understood it.
I believe we have experienced a memory in each of our native languages.
Not just any memory. One of the Dreadwolves.
And the mages who declared themselves my gods? Well, mine and Davrin's, and Rook's.
They were supposed to protect people. Instead, they seized power. Assholes.
It was so mundane. Nothing grand or cosmic. No setting fire to the sun, just talking, politics. I wish they were monsters. Something grand and terrible. Seeing them like that, they're no better than Tevinter nobles.
But no worse, either. They were people. And people can let you down.
All right. What else can we take from this memory?
Elgranon was hungry for power. Did anything he could to get it, and to hold on to it.
Then Solus, furious at Elganon's installing himself as a despot, started his rebellion.
There's another moving part in this. Mythal. She was keeping the peace.
Mythal and Solus were close. The Inquisition found a temple to Mythal, and there were wolf statues everywhere.
Then she sides with Elgernon over him. A betrayal.
Was angry. See anything?
It sounded like Solus was loyal to Mythal. What did Elganon call him? Mythal's lapdog? And then she grabs power alongside Elganon instead of standing for her principles. I'd be angry too.
Angry enough to start a rebellion?
That's not how he'd see it. He didn't destroy the world. Elganon did. Solus did what he considered necessary to stop him.
Solus would try to justify what he did, but he'd also blame himself for what happened.
Perhaps these murals aren't simply memories. They're what Solus wishes to forget.
His regrets. That means they're a way to learn his weak points.
Why are we worried about Solus? He's trapped.
Right. But the Dread Wolf was the god of trickery. He's looking for a way out. Bet on it.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes open in the crossroads. If there's a way to restore the rest of these murals, Solus would have kept it in his hideaway. It'd be nice to get inside his head for a change.
Oh, tons of guests.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows.
May light and calm guard the vaults of this place.
May the rest of the dead always follow.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
This song is getting a lot of.
No one's gonna seize the day for you.
Just so. That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
Seems pointless. No one here's expecting company. Are they?
Let's continue.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it. This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census. You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. You remarked earlier that keeping this place in order seems pointless, but there's meaning in how we tend the necropolis.
Just seems like a lot of ceremony.
The ceremony can be the point. The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me. Ah, look here.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Your brother.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead. Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality. All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before. We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body?
Yes. He's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light. Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
I must be think about it. Maybe for me.
Well, hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, in sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
The graveyard. For fate.
That sounds great. Thanks.
Would you mind letting Manfred pour? He does so love seeing the steam rise from the cups.
Between rats in the metro family haunted by a fear of his own. Is okay.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
We'll continue from here. And not load, save. And we will come back